Yo, I just want to make a quick video on discipline because I fall into this trap all the time, and I always got to remind myself about this later. So, I mean, everyone already knows that discipline is like one of the most valuable things that you can have, doing things you don't want to do in order to get results that you don't really want to get. And there's a lot of stories, at least in my life, where I've sacrificed a lot. Like when I was in summer in like elementary school, my dad made me do next year's math homework. So I spent like 2 months doing the math homework of the next year, and that built up my confidence really high. And for the next 8 years, I was really good at math. So there's a lot of stories of doing things you don't want to do can get you results. You can reap years of rewards off of a few months of doing something that you don't really want to do. But there's a caveat, because discipline isn't the full-on thing, right? Because the thing with discipline is that it works well when you're swimming down a stream. It doesn't work very well when you're swimming upstream. So, for example, if your subconscious mind is not on board with the direction that you're going, you're going to be swimming an upstream battle. And no matter how disciplined you are, you're going to be burnt out. So remember that things like visualization, micro-visualization, which is picturing small moments, the small near milestones you want to have achieved. Like Tony Robbins is like, I think of 3 things I want to do today, and I picture them as done. So he's visualizing him like having them been completed. So those types of things, and making sure you clean out all of the limiting beliefs in your head, and being really clear on why you're going there, and having as many positive reasons to achieve it. The more positive reasons you have to achieve something, the more likely you're going to achieve it. The more you talk about achieving something, the more you increase the odds of it being achieved. So making sure your subconscious is on board is just totally, you need to have it if you want to live this discipline thing and achieve a lot of stuff. So that's it. Discipline isn't everything. It is a huge thing, but you must understand, if you feel like you're swimming upstream, doesn't matter how disciplined you are, you got to have your subconscious on board. And if you want to be more disciplined, just Google discipline on YouTube, discipline motivation. David Goggins is a big guy on discipline. The book Relentless is a really good book by Michael Jordan on discipline. But if you just watch some like motivational YouTube videos on discipline, there's some really good shit out there, and it just combines it all into one. I made a vision board actually specifically for some discipline stuff. Here, since I'm talking about it, I guess I'll show it to you, because I haven't hung this up yet. I just got it the other day. It's just a vision board so that I can be reminded of things. So there's like, fuck average, don't quit, suffer now, and live the rest of your life as a champion. Every day I demand more for myself than anyone could possibly imagine. I'm a disciplined, hardcore motherfucker. So this stuff really helps. I hang this stuff in my room so that I can read it at random times, and just keep these thoughts in my head, because one of my big weaknesses is forgetting, which is why I do vision boards and affirmation boards all over the place, so I can remember what I want to be thinking about and what works well for me. So that's the big thing. That's the video. Peace.